Expect clouds with hazy sunshine on Thursday, a bit milder. Good Wednesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center, where you can see from the Ultimate Doppler Radar, all is quiet. The Ultimate Doppler Radar presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa, the best express car wash and vacuum in East Tennessee. It's like getting 2 car washes for the price of 1. Check them out at TidalWaveAutospa.com. Things look quiet across the state of Tennessee tonight. If we move further north, if you're traveling there, even the lake effect snow guns have slowed down. Maybe a few flakes there in Canada, but really it's quieted down. A couple of showers moving across New Mexico, but if you're traveling further south, you'll find quiet weather there too. Low temperatures were on the cold side for the second morning in a row, he says. We got to 25 at McGee-Tyson. McGee-Tyson, 2 mornings in a row, 25. And tonight, I expect to about 27. So we're going to be close to it, still in the mid to upper 20s tonight. So another cold night. But when you wake up tomorrow morning, hopefully it won't be like 19 like La Follette was, or Oneida was, or even Middlesboro, because that's some really cold air. Harsh, I might say, but there will be a warming trend as we approach Christmas. By the way, I expected today's high to reach 49. And I know the high was 46. I know what some of you are thinking. David, you were off 3 degrees. You're off your mark. But it was 49 in Oak Ridge. So I did kind of miss it, at least at McGee-Tyson. But they hit 49 Oak Ridge, 48 around Maryville, and 46 Morristown. It was 51 Kingston and Wartburg. So it did vary a little bit, with temperatures going to be on the warmer side tomorrow. I suspect we'll reach about 55 come, say, Thursday afternoon. So high temperature today hit 46 here, but it was 54 Memphis. It was 53 Nashville, 48 in Chattanooga from earlier today. As we take a look, the big story tomorrow night will be the winter solstice. Now, the Earth, as you may remember from science class, I don't know, middle school, maybe life science, 23.5 degrees, the Earth is tilted. Now, it's not our fault. It's not our fault the Earth is tilted, but it does suggest that that's how we get our seasons. And you might notice that the days differ. They do vary based on the fact that the calendar, but we usually see the winter solstice either the 21st or the 22nd. And you look at March, the vernal equinox, that could be 20th or 21st, and so on. The summer solstice could be the 20th, 21st, or 22nd. Just depends on the calendar year. And, of course, astronomers keep track of that with precision. That's why we know Season's Greetings occurs at 10:27 tomorrow night. The winter solstice, it will be the shortest day and the longest night in the Northern Hemisphere. Some of you are thinking, yeah, but there's still 24 hours in a day. Yes, but the length of daylight will be pretty short tomorrow. In fact, these are the shortest days of the year. No getting around that. And then once we get into the 22nd, 23rd, we're only adding a few seconds each day. It's a gradual process, as we all know. Meanwhile, these high clouds will continue to increase tonight. They'll be dancing across your neighborhood and mine. The bigger picture keeps it dry, however. There are no showers in Nashville or Paducah, where the clouds seem to be a little more abundant, or at least in ample supply here on a Wednesday night. Here are your headlines. A bit milder tomorrow. We're talking mid-50s, 55. A warming trend that starts Friday, Saturday, and Christmas Eve on Sunday. In fact, Sunday we could be easily into the lower 60s. And then rain showers, boo, on Christmas, boo, boo. I know, you sound like the Grinch. But I do say it'll be mainly gray. That's why it's important to stay inside, be with your family, think about kindness and goodwill toward men. It's a time to be cheerful. And so we'll have opportunities to get colder as we go down the road. But at least Merry Christmas to you and your family. Rudolph will be able to navigate in any weather conditions. He's equipped like that. But also Santa doing the floss. Maybe he's doing that in front of your fireplace on Christmas Eve night and into Christmas morning. By the way, Futurecast, want to show you the cold air that's bottled up in Canada for now, and it stays relatively mild. So think about it. It has to be cold up here for it to snow down here. So it's got to be cold up 5,000 feet for us to support the snow eventually reaching our ground. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. And you might say, well, it doesn't look very cold to me. Some of those colors are greenish, maybe a faint yellow. That looks pretty warm through the 23rd, Christmas Eve. But then eventually, give it some time after Christmas. Oh, yes, now we start to see the cold, bitter air come back into play. Does it reach Knoxville by the 28th? Yes, it does. Does it reach Morristown? Yes, it does. How about Jellicoe? Yes, it does. How about Crossville? Yes, indeedy. And how about Talbot? Oh, yeah, Talbot, too. Oliver Springs? Oliver Springs. Everybody's going to participate in some colder air. As we go into the new year, it will ebb and flow, I can assure you, as we'll continue to see some of this cold air just kind of spin back into town with waves of cold air. And I can tell you, we might see some warm spots. but you'll also see some cold spells, so it won't be necessarily all that consistent to start. Storm Prediction Center talking about some, general thunderstorms around Los Angeles, maybe southern Arizona tomorrow. It looked pretty quiet across Tennessee on the extended forecast. At least the Storm Prediction Center keeps the thunderstorms near Houston on Friday, maybe a few in West Texas on Friday, but quiet here. And when we do get rain this weekend, it should be void of any thunder, so we're not expecting thunder. This high-pressure dome is not all that strong. We'll call it a weak high, which will allow for some of these high clouds to advance. It's not going to keep the cloudiness out. If it were stronger, perhaps we'd have blue sky like we had earlier this week. But then the raindrops, some drizzle, might work its way in here on Saturday. Most of it drifts toward Kentucky between Louisville, Lexington, and Charleston, West Virginia. That's where most of the rain will be on Saturday. Sunday's a different story. We'll see that begin to fill in. Really not Sunday, rather, but Monday itself, which is Christmas. So for tonight, 27 the low, more high clouds, still cold, no wind really to speak of. 26 for low in Morristown, 27 Newport, Knoxville, as well as Tellico Plains, 28 in Crossville, 28 in Oneida in the heart of Scott County. Now Thursday, it's double nickels. If we hit 46 today, 49 in Oak Ridge, we could do better. We could do 6 degrees warmer than Oak Ridge today. 55 is where I expect to be tomorrow with clouds of the high variety, and that kind of gives us some hazy sun. If you notice the clouds today, they were mid to high level clouds most of the day. 55 in Morristown, 58 in Newport, 56 in Kingston. Those are my expected highs for tomorrow. Now, as we look ahead to the Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast, with our holiday in view, Christmas Eve will be obviously warmer. I've got us at 63. Go 63, that's not very Christmassy. Normal high is 50. So we could be 13 degrees above normal for Christmas Eve. And some of you might think that's just weird. We're not having a winter. That's what tends to happen at Christmas dinner. When it's not really playing out the way you script it, we tend to we just fill in and assume that the present will also equal the future. But we know that it will get colder into the new year, so be prepared that things could be abrupt. If we could be 13 degrees above normal for Christmas Eve, we could very easily be 13 degrees below normal for the new year, at least some of it anyway. So keep in mind, this is ebbs and flows, but it's going to be mainly gray for Christmas Day, 57, 63 on Tuesday. I did switch swap. I got a 60% chance now of rain on Monday, 40% chance on Tuesday. And most of rain on Tuesday should be in the morning, with even lesser amounts Tuesday afternoon. So hopefully that helps you plan. Wednesday, I have skies becoming mostly sunny. By the way, you can keep track of it all using the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic, the best Knoxville traffic reporter in town, bar none. Second to none. He's awesome. Just check him out. All you have to do is download our app, Captain Accurate, at the App Store and Google Play. Well, my name is David Aldridge. Some people call me Captain Accurate. I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas to your family and yours, and we'll see you here next time. Take care.